In this video, I'm going to show you how I make my very well used cutting mat sticky again using Aleene's Tack It Over Again glue. I won't be using a brush or diluting it with water. Instead, I'm going to use this plastic gift card. Now, I've cleaned off my mat using a lint roller, and then I protected the edges where there was no glue originally with some masking tape. Just make sure that you use either the back of your nail, something like this hard plastic card, or something like this bone folder to just run along the edge of the masking tape to squish out any air bubbles, because you don't want any of the glue to come out underneath it. So I'm going to start off with pouring a bead of glue on top of the masking tape part. And I'm going to start smearing. And you can see how it's going down by the shine that it leaves. And there's some buildup of glue here, so I'm going to run back over the areas that I didn't coat. You can see it because it's just a lot more dull, right? And it's still fairly wet, so I can still get right to the edge. So you still have some time to work with it. It's not like it's going to dry right away. Now, it's probably hard for you to see in the video, but there's actually a little bit more buildup here along the edge where the thickness of the masking tape is. And I found that the first time I did this, it was so sticky along the edge that it actually tore some of my paper fibers of my cardstock off. So I'm going to kind of flick off the excess while it's still wet. You can still work with it while it's still wet. And then I can get more even coverage. Now, the reason why I don't like to dilute and use a brush is I find it's a lot harder to get the even coverage that I'm looking for. This way, it's quite uniform. So it's been about 10 minutes, and on the packaging it says to wait until you see that the glue has dried clear before you use it. There's no residue coming off on my fingers, so it's safe to take off the masking tape and start using it. Now, I don't know about you, but when I first start using a brand new mat, I actually find it too sticky, and I only start using it with cardstock because I don't want it to hurt a lot of my lighter weight papers. And for me, with as hard as I had scraped the Tack It glue, it gives me just the right kind of adhesion that I prefer for cardstock as well as for bond weight paper. I find for something like this, you know, it can curl my paper, so I find that like a brand new mat, I'll turn it upside down to keep my paper straight. Oh yes, and if you find that you want to get rid of any glue from your fingers or the plastic card, I just use rubbing alcohol. It works great for me.